What's going on, adventurers? It's your boy VKJ. It's Vacation Education. How's everybody doing out there? Right behind me over here is the VKJD.
Hey guys, how you doing?
And we are here. We're not in New Jersey today. We are in Pennsylvania, our old stomping ground. And we grew up, actually my dad grew up not very far from here in a place called Fairless Village, right? Fairview, I'm sorry. Fairview Village.
Fairless.
Well, there's Fairless Hills, and that's another place in Pennsylvania.
That's true.
All right, but today we're in Norristown, and we have something super tasty, special, and very unique. We're inviting you to join us. Let's go! As you pull up, it's just like a little strip mall thing. You know, the building is very modest. The interesting part is this first started on Main Street in Norristown. So this is not the original location.
Right, 1965.
In 1965. But this is the establishment now. And if you look right there, there's the sign. It says Eve's Lunch. ZEPs, cheesesteaks, burgers, and fries. And of course, you have, what's that up there? It's like a dancing
hoagie, or ZEP, I guess, in this case.
A dancing ZEP. Also, here in the window, it says Reader's Choice, Best of Monco 2024, Eve's Lunch, and of course, again, Best ZEPs. In the event that you don't know what a ZEP is, well, it's kind of like a hoagie or a sub, or I guess a grinder. There's another word they use to describe it. But this sandwich in particular is very special from this area because it was originated here in Norristown, Pennsylvania.
That's what they say.
That's where they say it started. So this is kind of a special area, you know, that has its own claim to fame. And now we're going to go in here in Eve's Lunch and we're going to taste test one of these delicious ZEPs.
We have to ask them what's the difference between a ZEP and a hoagie. I'm not sure.
That's true. Now, if you wanted to come here right before we step in, there are hours, they're all open every single day. We're here on a Sunday, and it's from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. today on a Sunday. Let's go. We're here, and it's 11 o'clock, it just opened, so it's already got customers, and the hustle and bustle has begun. But I'm pretty excited. Let's take a look around the shop here, and we'll be able to decide what we're going to get. So even though outside the place is pretty modest, inside here they do have some interesting things. It looks like they have an artist rendition here of maybe the original, I'm going to dare to say maybe the original Eve's Steaks and ZEPs. That's pretty cool. I mean, it's not a lot of times that you're going to see a painting of the original place. It's interesting. That's like ZEP art. And they do have other pictures around the place here and like depicting.
That's Philadelphia there.
Oh, yeah, that is Philadelphia. Oh no, actually this could be Norristown. So giving you like, you know, old historic Norristown back when the ZEP started. Here's another picture over here depicting Norristown back when the ZEP began satisfying people. 1965. Yeah, that looks, I don't know. That might even be before 1965. What do you think? Look at those cars.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I would say so.
All right, so as you walk in, you look right up top of the counter there. They have like a little menu. I love these old school menus. They're absolutely awesome. Really takes you back. You know, they got the letters that stick in, the numbers that like stick into the menu. And of course, top billing right up on top there, it says ZEPs. So let me zoom in here real quick. And the ZEP says Eve's ZEP, small $7, medium $8, and a large is $14.50.
Pretty reasonable.
Yeah, no, definitely reasonable prices. Now, don't even think about using your cell phone at the counter right there, okay? No ordering in. They do have a lot of other things too. They have a cheese ZEP, tuna ZEP, ham ZEP, turkey ZEP, chicken salad ZEP, and of course a lot of sides and stuff too. And then off of the grill, they also have the cheesesteaks too. So,
and of course, pork roll, very famous.
Pork roll is a New Jersey treat, personally.
You're right. I think it's a treat anywhere.
Well, that's true. It's close enough. Hello, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Fantastic. So I guess we want to get the very famous Eve's ZEP, please.
What size?
Is there like a way we could see what the sizes are like? It's our first time here, so. Okay, so that's a large right there. So that's the 1450, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Half is a medium.
Oh, half is that is medium, all right.
And then this is our small roll.
That's the small. Oh,
regular.
wow. So that's like
It's like a
literally
hamburger
little
roll.
Hamburger roll, okay. So I guess what we'll do is, can we get a medium and just have it cut in half?
Yeah.
All right, that'd be great.
Alright.
And what
Peppers on it?
what is it? Hot peppers? Hot peppers? Do we want hot peppers on? Well, is that how it comes with hot peppers?
It does not, but that's pretty popular. Most people get it on it. We can give it to you on the side.
Yeah, that'd be great. On the side would be wonderful.
You have to pay extra for that.
That's all right. Oh, wow, this is so exciting. I mean, it's truly a ZEP adventure. Hey, Dad, didn't you love Led Zeppelin? Yeah, exactly.
I don't know if there's any correlation there between Led Zeppelin and
Well, there's
ZEP.
Led Zeppelins, there's a tasty ZEP. I mean, we do everything ZEP.
That's great.
How many nuts on the side?
Also, if you're coming here to Eve's Lunch, it's cash only, so make sure you bring your cash, no cards, old school. You gotta love the old school cash only situation
They do have a Mac machine.
available.
Yes, in case you don't have any cash.
That's true. Here is the professional ZEP artist at work. Unbelievable. Let's see. So what are you putting on there first right there? That's the
Provolone cheese.
provolone cheese,
And then the salami.
and now it's salami. How long have you worked here at Eve's?
6 years.
Oh my gosh, you're a ZEP professional. And this is obviously the large.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then they wanted extra oil. So normally there's not this much oil.
Okay, so it's extra oil. How many ZEPs do you think you make a day?
I'd say over 150 maybe.
150 ZEPs a day. Wow.
Yeah.
Incredible. Hey, thank you so much for letting me come back and see it. And look at all that delicious things you get to choose from right there. Wonderful. Okay, and by the way, and what's your name?
Addie.
Addie?
Addie, yeah.
Addie, nice to meet you. My name's VKJ. And I'm just curious, why do they call it Eve's Lunch? Do you know?
The owner's name was Eve. The original owner was Eve.
Okay. Well, so that's just an easier way. It's like, well, let's go see Eve and let's get some lunch.
Yeah.
Love it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Can you tell us the difference between a ZEP and a hoagie?
We don't put lettuce on our sandwiches.
Oh. Is that the main difference, do you think?
Yeah, that's about the only thing. We don't even carry lettuce in our store, actually.
That's great.
That's interesting. Okay.
No ketchup.
Is it-
We'll get mayonnaise on it.
Is it oil and vinegar? Is that
No,
or
just oil.
just oil?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so the main difference, she said, is
No mayo.
there's no mayo, but also there's no lettuce. Okay? They don't even have lettuce in the store. So if you're like, hey, you can throw some lettuce on my ZEP, they're gonna be like, not happening. She's bringing out the hoagies right now. Where should we sit? Oh, this is perfect right there. Yeah, that's great. Oh, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
There it is. Oh my gosh. There it is. The official Norristown ZEP.
Okay, so it's Italian meats,
Yep. Onion. Tomato.
yeah, like you said, onion, and I guess there's oregano
Oh, definitely. Oil.
and oil,
Yeah.
and that's cheese.
And cheese. Yeah, cheese too.
Provolone.
Provolone. Okay, adventurers. So again, we're coming to you here from Eve's Lunch in Norristown, Pennsylvania, home of the famous ZEP sandwich.
Right.
Well, the people here, the girls, absolutely wonderful. The experience so far has been great. We are locals sort of to this area. Well, I mean, my dad basically almost grew up like a stone throw away from this area. So it's nice to come back, and we're getting definitely a nice homecoming here.
Yeah, I wanted to just mention about the ZEPs themselves. Like once we moved away from the area a little bit, and I grew up, I kind of lost the I started getting hoagies in New Jersey and
Right.
other places, and they never were the same. And I've been kind of back searching for, and here all the time it's the ZEP that I'm anxious to bite into this thing. So
It's gonna be a blast from the past.
yeah.
Cool. All right, so Dad, would you like to taste test it first? I mean, this is a homecoming here. So, wow, it really is incredible.
You don't need lettuce. I mean, come on.
No.
All right, I'm going.
Oh my goodness. You see the oil dripping off there and everything.
Very unique taste. All right, the oil saturates the bread, gets in there a little bit,
Okay.
and I absolutely love onions, so it's gorgeous.
What about the other taste that you're getting in there? The other things that are in
Well,
the
the
sandwich?
oregano
Yep.
comes through, fresh tomatoes. I mean, they really pile high. I'm not sure what it's like a
I think it's salami.
salami. Delicious.
The perfect Pennsylvania breakfast. Like I always say, it's time for the patented VKJ taste test. Is world renowned, or at least here on Vacation Education. Famous Norristown ZEP. There you go. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Man, there is nothing like a good ZEP, I guess I could say now. But of course, it's very reminiscent of a hoagie. I know, it's sacrilege to say that. But the thing is it really does have a very, very fresh taste. I mean, the one thing I love about sandwiches like this, right, is my initial reaction when I'm tasting it is the ingredients feel so fresh as
Right.
they hit the palate of your mouth. It's just like a burst of freshness. That's first and foremost.
We have to remember to mention the bread too. It's very fresh,
Sure.
soft.
Yeah.
It's an important part.
Very
Of a
important.
ZEP.
Very important.
Or any
part.
sandwich.
Yes. Oh my gosh. The meat in the sandwich is very tasty. The cheese is wonderful. It's crazy how sometimes when you're hearing about the ingredients that they're putting in the sandwich, like there's no mayonnaise, there's only oil, you're thinking, I don't know. I think like, I'm not sure. Is that something I'm really gonna like? I've said this a lot on the channel. But what's wonderful, right, is I really truly implore everyone that comes to places like this, if there's a signature sandwich or something that they're known for that survived ever since 1960, whatever, don't mess with it. Just try it the way it is first before you put the mayonnaise or you suggest this or that, because there's a possibility that you might just surprise yourself. Okay, that's why I love getting it. Just
And learning experience back to the basic that made him famous.
Exactly. Sometimes I think too, I make this mistake a lot too, is I think that more is always better. Like I gotta get as much on something as possible, as many sauces or whatever, but sometimes just keeping it simple allows the flavors of the actual sandwich to come right through. Okay, so what do you have there?
Our tuna ZEP. This is probably the second most popular thing on our menu beside the Eve ZEP.
Holy cow, tuna ZEP.
And this is also on our small roll, which is very different from the large.
Oh my
So
gosh.
it gives you a little taste of the tuna and then as well as the
So,
small roll.
unlike
Boy, that looks
the
great.
original ZEP, this is the second most popular. So this is literally the Robin to this Batman right here. I love it. Wonderful. Look at you. I mean, really going the extra mile. I love it. How long have you worked here?
About 2 years.
2 years. Okay. Was there a very strict Eve's training program to
Yeah, definitely.
to create these works
have to
of
be.
sandwich art here?
Definitely.
Oh,
yes.
wow. Wonderful.
Has to look a certain way. And, yep.
Of course. Well, I have to say, you've outdone yourself. I'm excited to try this. Thank you so much.
Welcome.
Is Eve still around, or is
No, she is not. She passed away.
is it still family?
Yes.
owned?
Her son owns it, yes.
Unfortunately, Eve is no longer with us, but her spirit lives on today in the ZEP sandwich for sure. Like usual, vacation education, even for us, full of surprises. We came here to try the ZEP, let alone did we know we were going to get to taste test the second most famous sandwich from Eve's Lunch, and that is the tuna sandwich. How wonderful. Check that out right there. Holy cow. So basically you're almost exchanging, I think, the salami for the tuna fish. Is literally taking its spot right there. I don't know about you adventurers are out there, but I have done bodybuilding for a very long time. And one of the things that bodybuilders pride themselves on is getting protein, right? And one of the ways, a great way to get that, a very tasty way, and also a very a cost-effective way is to eat tuna fish. Now, I have a funny feeling this might be the most delicious way I've ever had it. So why don't we give it a taste test together, Dad? How about we do that? So set that down right there.
I got a feeling it's going to be very messy.
I hope so.
Because it's going to squish out all over.
Perfect. Let's go.
Oh boy.
Wow. Like I said already, that tuna fish, super fresh. There's definitely mayonnaise in this tuna fish for sure. So, you know, it's not just tuna fish. It's tuna fish and mayonnaise. How you would probably prepare a normal tuna fish sandwich but it's like Eve's style. You know, it's got a little bit of that extra ZEP in it.
I do like me a good tuna sandwich.
My impression of all of the sandwiches here so far, if you love deli type of sandwiches, if you love that fresh, we did another video, it's very reminiscent of this video, Dad, dare I say, and it was the White House Sub Shop in Atlantic City. Now, of course, they called theirs a submarine sandwich.
Sub shop.
Yeah, but literally it's like the full name, submarine sandwich. And I'm getting a little bit of that vibe here at Eve's. Of course, with that ZEP twist. We do have a little other extra thing that they gave us here. Right. So they asked us if we would like to have any hot peppers on the sandwich. And we said, I don't know, is that how it usually comes? And they said, well, sometimes people get it, sometimes they don't. So they gave it to us on the side, and my dad just cracked open the hot peppers right there. Yeah. So how about you put that on there, Dad, and see what we got working with there. Do you want to try that on this, or do you want to try it on the ZEP?
I'm going to put it on this.
On that? Okay.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Sure.
It's just for a little hot.
So now my dad is taste testing the Eve's Lunch hot peppers like sauce for the sandwiches.
Yeah, it's not really too hot.
So I have my original ZEP here. My dad actually put it on to the tuna fish ZEP.
That's good on anything.
Of course, I'm sure it's wonderful on everything. And there it is right there. So I'm going to take it now and place it on top of the sandwich.
Oh boy.
I know, I'm really going in on it.
You're definitely going to get some heat there.
Oh, I hope so. Let's go. Oh yeah.
Thank you.
No, it's definitely got a lot of zip to it. Actually, the first flavor that I taste when I had this, it's very tangy. It's got a little bit of like a tang flavor.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a mixture or whatever. It's like a special.
Yeah, it could be a mixture.
Couple of different types of peppers in there.
Exactly. It could be some green peppers, some hot peppers, but also I think there's obviously a little bit of I don't know, like a liquid that is also in as well, and that could be maybe like an Italian oil, vinegar, or something like that too. It also affects the peppers as well and gives it a very unique, flavorful, but it definitely changes up the taste of the original ZEP here quite a bit. You know, so I definitely suggest if you're coming here, I wouldn't necessarily get this on the sandwich. Not because I don't like it, it's because I like the way that the original ZEP tastes quite a bit, but definitely get it on the side, and that way you can have, it's almost like two sandwiches in one then. Wow. I do like that though.
Yeah.
I really do. Unfortunately, there's one thing that we didn't get, And that's drinks. We were so excited about the ZEPs, we forgot to get something to drink. And I would suggest if you're gonna enjoy some of the zesty hot peppered sauce that you're gonna put on your ZEP, probably a good idea to get a drink. And what do we got? What do we got here? What's this?
This is the cheesesteak ZEP, which is also a very popular sandwich.
Is this the third most popular?
Yeah, I would say, yeah.
So the cheesesteak ZEP, interesting. So what is different? So is it the same type of cheese or is it different cheese?
So every ZEP, everything, as you can see on our menu, most of the things on our menu say ZEP. So every ZEP comes with provolone, tomato, raw onion, oil, oregano, and whatever meat. So the meat just interchanges with every sandwich.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. Interesting. Adventurous, dare I say, is this an early ZEP Christmas present? Unbelievable. I mean, you are literally probably the Mrs. Claus of ZEPs, I think, here. That's
Gotta
great.
give you the whole experience. Gotta let you try every sandwich that we're most popular for, of course.
This is very unexpected. I didn't realize that Eve's lunch was practically a ZEP buffet. Oh my goodness, adventurers, this is getting wild. We are making truly a huge mess here at Eve's Lunch in Norristown, Pennsylvania.
Look at this.
Oh my goodness. Woo!
I think I should have ate less of each sandwich. They didn't expect that.
I know the VIP treatment.
Yeah, absolutely. What a sampler. People have been so nice.
I know. Again, the one thing that I always love to stress in all my videos is that we come to these places that are pretty well known, okay? So there's a very good chance you're gonna love the food. One aspect that always, for me personally, is the most important out of all of them.
Wait, can I guess?
Sure.
The people.
That's right. It's the people. You know, the food brings you in, but the people keep you here. Now, it is time for the steak ZEP taste test. That's great. Look at that.
Look at the steam coming off.
I know.
There.
It's the steam and the cheese. Oh my goodness. That's awesome.
You're not going to know what to get if you come back to eat.
I know.
Because there's too many good things.
There's too many good things. Wow, this is. Oh my gosh, it's like they call it an Eve steak sandwich, and Dad, you would think it tastes like kind of like a normal Philly cheesesteak, but it is.
It's different.
It's definitely not. It's not like Geno's or Pat's or any of the other cheesesteaks I've ever had before. I don't think it's like a.
Well, they call this a cheesesteak ZEP.
Right.
So you're going to have the same things on it that they put on a ZEP.
Yeah.
The cheesesteaks in Philadelphia are just meat, cheese.
Well, but
That's all.
But hold on. You know what's interesting is a lot of times when we get some of the cheesesteaks we do get fried onions sometimes, right?
You do.
And this right here actually has raw onions on it, and I think it really gives it a very unique flavor. Go ahead.
Oh boy. Wow.
Isn't it interesting with the raw onions on there? I'm telling you. The way that it complements the meat, I think is really interesting.
The crunch, too.
Yeah.
You get that crunch. Mm-hmm. You don't get any crunch with sauteed onions.
No, or fried onions.
Fried.
For so many years, adventures, I go, right, and I get cheesesteaks in Philadelphia, the Philadelphia cheesesteak, of course. And I'm always like, you know, whiz wit. Whiz wit in Philadelphia means that you're having a cheesesteak with fried onions, right? And I'm not sure if I ever had a cheesesteak with raw onions before. This might be the first time. And of course, I don't want to downplay any of the other ingredients in the sandwich, like the tomato or the oil or anything too, which also affects it as well. But I don't know why. It's just like that raw onion with the cheesesteak flavor. I think I dare I say, I even like the raw onions in the steak sandwich even more than I like the fried onions. Uh-oh. I know, I'm gonna get in trouble for that one. One thing I love about making these videos is, first off, it gets us to some of these locations that we probably would not come to if we weren't doing the channel. Secondly, by doing the videos, sometimes I have an idea of how the video is going to go and the way I'm going to present it and all that kind of stuff. But then you have all of these wonderful like anomalies where you have someone like the girl that works here and she's asking us to taste test some of these other sandwiches and then it takes you, like I always say, on a whole other flavor adventure. No matter what it is that you order, I guarantee you're going to absolutely love it. Or order them all. Get them all. Have a ZEP party. Okay, why not? Just cater your next party with ZEPs, and people will be like, "What? Mine?"
I mean, this
blown.
This must be a very popular place when the Eagles are playing too.
Oh my gosh, yes.
For your game time.
Absolutely.
Load up on the ZEPs.
Fly, Eagles fly.
Did they go, James? Did they go to the original place?
Oh, did you ever go to the original establishment? Yeah, back in the day.
Yeah.
And so, how long have you guys been enjoying Eve's Lunch? Like, how many years you think?
Oh my goodness.
I've been coming since I was a little kid.
A little kid. So your parents brought. Did you ever meet the original Eve by any chance?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's wonderful. Well, so and even to this very day, and so did you introduce her to Eve's Lunch?
That's right.
You're guilty by association. Love, and you guys really love the hoagies here.
Oh, they're the best. We live in Harleysville.
Not a hoagie, James.
Yep.
Oh, Zep.
They're Zeps.
Zeps. Yeah, I'm sorry.
We come all the way from Harleysville
Oh, wow.
to have them. So.
And fun fact, the Vacation Education family, which is us, we were originally from Harleysville.
Oh,
We lived in Harleysville. That's right.
great.
That's right. So we could have practically been neighbors.
Salfordville Road.
Yeah, Salfordville Road down where the Bay Pony Inn is, if you know exactly.
Okay, great.
Anyhow, well, thank you so much for chiming in. I'm sure the people here at Eve's Lunch really appreciate it. Have a wonderful day. Bye. How much do we owe you for the sandwiches and stuff?
You're good. Everything is on the house.
What? Are you crazy? No.
Yes.
Hey, thank you so much. That was very nice of you. You didn't have to do that. Bottom line, this place was wonderful. We'll definitely be back again.
Good.
All right.
Glad
Awesome.
you enjoyed it.
Even though that the ladies here at the Eve's Lunch Delicious Zep Shop, they were too nice and gave us the sandwiches, the Zeps, complimentary. You know VKJ can't leave without hooking the ladies up. So we're gonna take $5 and we're gonna throw it in to the tip jar right here because they absolutely deserve it. That's for sure. I hope that the son of Eve sees this video, and I just want to say that everyone here, you really have a great group of people working here. You're very lucky to have employees that care so much and that really put out. You could tell that a lot of TLC goes into the sandwiches here.
They're very proud of them.
Yeah.
And they keep them traditional, just like Eve would want.
Yeah, the tradition here in Norristown is strong and carries on at Eve's Lunch. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button, hit the notification button. If you really like this video, make sure you hit the super like video. And we will catch you on the delicious next one.
The food trail. Let's go.
The food trail of life continues. We're out of here. See ya.